bitches second lining with TD in hopes to get a motherfucking meal ticket or one meal, some Popeye's chicken 2-piece, you fake funky motherfuckers. Submit a drug test, Mayor Cantrell.
Come on, you're not being fair at all.
Come on, bro.
Submit a drug test.
They ain't got nothing to do with that, homeboy.
Sure does.
They ain't got nothing to do with
Our
that.
mayor's garbage. An addict, an alcoholic.
Why would you do this?
Cause she is. Cause she is. Can I have a virtual option?
I never offered you a virtual option.
No, the school board told me I do have a virtual option.
Code enforcement is key. We see that now, but we see that a focus on the lower hanging fruit and the indigenous, when we have multiple complexes in your district.
Stop.
Podcast, I'm waiting on the date. I need about 3 or 4 hard heads to go with me. Hit me in the DM.
All right, y'all. This is another episode of OC Chronicles. We have a special guest, Byron Cole.
What's up, Byron?
Hello, how y'all doing?
Welcome to OC Chronicles, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Don't forget to like and subscribe
Period.
and like, comment to the YouTube channel. Stay following, stay updated.
Always,
OC Chronicles.
always.
We live. We outside with it. We outside, literally.
Literally outside.
What's up, bro?
And it's Ziggy Alex. Yeah.
Come on,
I had
of course.
to,
Of course you're
Pop
supposed to. So
out.
I said, what's up, bro?
Yeah, you too. What's
How
up?
you doing?
I'm good. I'm great. We having a great day. It's beautiful
It's beautiful,
outside. The weather is amazing.
How was your week?
Good vibes.
How
It
was
was
your
great.
week?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful week.
Let's do it.
Let's go. So we about to get into some things right now. All right. We here to clear everything up, all the gossip, all of that. We about to get into some things.
Yes, we is.
That's
Yes.
what I hear.
Okay.
So we got Byron Cole here. I don't want to put a title on what he does for the community, but it's his energy and it's driven to what's more important, and he's sharing awareness and sharing light on it. And sometimes people, take him coming off as misunderstood, and this is the purpose of OC Chronicles.
Right. To clear the air.
Exactly. We straight neutral. We want to make sure people can get a direct answer.
Right.
And from the source.
Yeah.
The hell with the social media posts from other people and what other people got to say. We right here with Byron Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
I appreciate
It's
that.
all love, man.
It's all love. So, how was it growing up in the 7th Ward? How was it growing up in the city that you in right now? Give us a
Before I
little bit
start, I want to say this. Because of the need of what he said, I always come in peace. And the 7th Ward love me. I love the 7th Ward. I had to learn all the lessons, that every other dude had to learn in the park and whatnot, and the G code. But I love New Orleans.
Right.
Right.
For sure.
Exactly.
New Orleans build champions.
Right.
It's a little dude from New Orleans in every major city in America that they call Lil New Orleans.
Right.
And he running something.
Right. Right.
Really?
That's
Right. Wherever we go, either we take over or we got the crowd following behind us.
The dude who run the Bloods in LA from New Orleans.
Okay.
For sure.
That's
For
the
sure.
truth.
Oh, for sure.
So growing up in a 7th Ward, like what type of do you install any of those lessons you learned in the 7th Ward into what you're doing today?
I'm going to be honest with you, man. We was taught a lot of false mores and folkways about manhood. You heard me?
Right.
Like, the little dudes who was 10 and was just into being kids, they would get teased because they wasn't hollering at girls. Or if your mama couldn't afford a certain pair of tennis,
Right.
all that type of shit
The
you had to
status
go
symbols.
through. Yeah.
Yeah,
you know.
Kind of grew up too early,
I saw that make or break some
Yeah.
people who weren't equipped with
a certain type of energy.
a family unit
Yeah.
to support them for real.
Right.
Because even though we as adults probably felt like that stuff wasn't important, but when we were kids, you're in a kid's world.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, like some little dudes, like my partner Scott, he worked for Sewage and Water Board.
I need my water key.
Scott was the big brother And I used to feel bad for Scott sometimes because Scott had to stay in the mix behind him or his brother when I was the baby boy.
Right.
And so I had cousins, Rockefeller, you know, that 7 Ward hard heads for real. So people
Right.
wasn't gonna just bother me unless they really wanted to have a whole bunch come behind that.
Right.
Right.
So, you know, I didn't have the typical really get it out the mud 7 Ward experience. But I did get snuck in the park and shit.
Right. I think we
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
go, regardless of what neighborhood you grew up in New Orleans. This is New Orleans. You're gonna run into something. Period. Growing up.
Yeah.
It don't matter. All that stuff about, you know, I think that's the problem too. The good boy, bad boy ideology growing
Yeah.
up. A lot of dudes I know that were headed in the right direction got peer pressure to be
Yeah.
some shit that wasn't.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So let me ask
It's
you
a
a
lot
question.
of
Do
peer
you
pressure.
think that affected
Well,
a
or
lot
wait.
growing up?
Wait, or not even peer pressured into it, because it ain't but fight or flight. And if you real and you thrust into some shit as a youngster, it get out of line quick.
Right,
Because I
right.
seen that happen
Right.
to some good dudes who didn't start the mess.
Right.
Yeah.
But they
Conflict
still dead or in Angola
It's
right
conflict
now.
resolution.
Yeah.
You know, we put our emotion for our common sense a lot down here.
Right.
And well, that's the one thing we
I'm
have
sorry,
to
I
learn.
had to add that.
Yeah, it's
No, it's
okay.
cool.
But I really wanted to ask. I see that you're very outspoken. At one point in those years, did you feel like, okay, did you tap into being outspoken and speaking for yourself and other people? What was the shift for that? Like, when did that start?
So, Mama D was my mama. And she taught us
Big goat.
that we could stand for what we had a right to stand for, right?
Girl,
Right.
man.
So people say I'm outspoken and I'm passionate now because after I got snuck the first 10 times for saying what I wanted to say and I still survived, fuck, we rolling now.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's really how it really happened. But I started off a nerd in the A track at St. Aug.
Okay.
And when I was expressing these ideas cordially, you know, and speaking eloquently and well-groomed,
They wasn't hearing you.
they was like, what you talking about?
Right, I got you.
Yeah.
What it be? Come on, man.
Right.
What?
So, speaking for present time now, do you feel like you're the voice for the people or for the people in your community? Do
No.
you feel like you stand in that role?
No.
Okay.
Well, it's like this. So that's why we here, because, you know, people think you come off as somebody trying to do it for fame. They don't really know that you come from.
I've
like I
been
said,
doing
Mama
this
D- right.
my whole life.
Like your mama had you at the council meetings and all that stuff. I remember your mama picked me up, a complete stranger to her. I was going to work at the Roosevelt Hotel. I was staying right up here on Barracks, and she was coming down Esplanade, and I worked overnight in the laundry department. This is real spill. She pulled up. She said,
Wait, hold up. Not to cut you off. No exaggeration. 50,000 niggas from New Orleans got the same story. Go ahead,
I ain't
though.
lying. So I didn't have on a work uniform at all. The lady pulled up and said, "You going to work, baby? I'm gonna give you a ride." I ain't even knew that. So
Yeah.
I'm like, you sure? She like, yeah, don't. I'm not scared of no black man. That's what they teach you
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, that stuck with me because that's the problem. It's like, it's a lot of edge, it's a lot of tension.
Yeah.
The media promote tension, the media promotes all of negative stuff.
Yeah.
And when
Who the executive producer out here for this show? That man right there?
yeah.
All right. So bet nobody sitting right here get to doing those shit that he not cool with. He gonna shut it down, right? So I get misconstrued sometimes, man, because I'm a serious veteran, now elder in this movement.
I got you.
And niggas get mad because they got a ticket last year and now they are activists.
I got you.
And everything you see me do, I generate off of the fact that people know I've been silent for so long that when you see me posting about what I'm going to do, I already got my back and I don't need no grant. I ain't asking the city for nothing. And it always get handled.
So do you think a lot of, because I do you think a lot of people be making noise about New Orleans because it helps their impressions and their likes and views and whatever you want to call it? We here.
You know, New Orleans and its violence and its issues are trending like the rest of that
Right,
shit.
I feel you. Wrong thing to be trending, but
Well, you know what's the issue? So Medgar Evers was murdered after saying, that the ungodly acts committed toward blacks will continue in the United States without fear of reprisal due to the inconspicuous absence of the decent or so-called moderate white person within our struggle. And so that right there said, white people invented racism. We don't need it to stop. They don't need us to stop it, I mean. And so what we're facing right now is them allowing us to wallow in our own inconsistency regarding not wanting to develop a structure because motherfuckers don't want to develop a structure based on merit. If we doing a show and we traveling doing comedy, for me to stand up and you done invited me and showed me the way and start telling you now after the fourth show how we gotta move would be ludicrous when I'm watching you go to different cities and do it.
Right.
So now I'm asking, who in our city been going to jail, bonding themselves out, resolving their own issues, facing felonies, ain't begged for help not one time, willing to really sacrifice. Everybody went there to tell them to stop doing this. I'm the only one that stayed there till they said, fuck y'all. Bitch, I ain't going nowhere. You gonna have to move me because this what I came here for. They say marches don't work. You know why? Because Dr. King and them ain't do what the fuck the police said when they got there. Even Dr. King, who, by the way, was a career criminal.
Right.
Career criminal on the books.
Right. So I understand.
So what they scared of me for?
We get. All right. So I know you said that you don't feel like you're the voice of the city.
How can I say that with Big Duck living, Carl Galman living? I'm going to keep it 100.
Shout the Big Duck.
All these fucking bobbers and all these niggas getting these awards and they ain't did a motherfucking thing. My mama stopped accepting awards 10 years before she died. Ain't nobody noticed that.
Not right.
She said, what the fuck is all these awards, bruh? That's what my mama was saying.
Right.
Right.
Well, in general, your energy and your opinions definitely give the vibe that you stand in what you say and you have a voice in the city and you don't want to stand in that role for people, but a lot of people...
No, I'm not saying I won't stand in the role and I'm willing to sacrifice. I'm just not giving myself no titles when the nigga who taught me still alive right around there at Treme Center.
For real. I get what you're saying.
Big Doug, these niggas fake. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
I got
and
you.
I understand.
I'm not the voice.
I got you.
Big Doug speak.
I clearly understand.
And when I step out of line, he tell me. He just don't make a post.
Right, that's more genuine. Like, that's probably the only person that can probably tell you, suggest you.
It's a couple of them.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a couple of them. The ones that was real tight with my mama, they solid out here.
Right.
Carl Galman, a beast.
Yeah.
He got drafted by the Yankees. Told him, I'm not dealing with y'all racism. Been fighting for us his whole life, and don't nobody in New Orleans know who the fuck he is. It's a shame.
That's why we got the old.
Because he the first one of the wave to tell Master, keep your trinkets. I don't want your money. None of that shit don't matter. I'm still a king.
Yeah.
And that was more important.
Okay. Well, in general, for people, how they, process you, they do say that they feel you go about expressing yourself the wrong way or you come off really, really aggressive. A lot of people don't like how you try to get your message out. What can you say about that and how you want to address that? How do you want to address that?
Come on, how you address it?
I say fuck them.
He say fuck y'all.
Them.
Let me tell you why.
Fuck them.
You ain't supposed to judge a man, period.
That's fact.
But you gotta walk a mile in a man's shoes. I'm 51. I just had a fight last year. A nigga snuck me behind the Saints, my nigga.
Behind a fucking...
Yeah, it's real life. I was sitting on that porch right there with my neighbor.
Wait,
Listen,
wait.
I was sitting on that porch right there with my neighbor and all my neighbors. We was enjoying wine in a car, nigga. So I was out here in the 90s. You heard me? A car started coming up the wrong way. I seen the light. So when I jumped up extra early, my neighbor started laughing and said, B, you stuck in the 90s. But sure enough, when that motherfucker got right here, he stopped his car looking for me. I had to run behind the misbelief tree, run upstairs to get my pistol. Motherfucker come up the one way on me. I had to file a report. So motherfucker judging my passion.
Over the Saints.
I mean, nigga snuck me behind the Saints. Told me that Drew Brees was his motherfucking people. I asked him, had he ever been to Drew house?
You made him mad right there. Hell
Like
no, he never been to Drew
like when
house.
Troy Carter grabbed me. I was just asking
Troy
Troy
Carter, yeah, what's
Right.
bruh. Like, you been knowing Troy Carter?
Yeah.
So y'all grew up together, pretty much.
No, but I'm from a family.
You all grew up in that same era?
Yeah.
I got you.
I was in Gallier Hall and in the mayor's tent and different events. I know Troy. I know Oliver too. They ain't just politicians.
Right. Right.
And so, let me tell you this. The fact that I've been knowing them boys my whole life and I don't fuck with them at all, and my slogan is, you are who you rock with, that says everything. I have nothing else to say about them.
That's a true definition, a true definite statement.
Yeah.
You know.
Oliver sponsored the facial recognition bill. Do you know what that is?
I saw you fighting about that.
You know what the point I was fighting? See, when it's time to vote, y'all not even gonna know the issues. What I was fighting was, what none of us knew is that facial recognition is not an exact science. But guess where it mess up? The one demographic it mess up on is melanated people. Proven that it glitch on people with color, right? So J.P. Morrell brought the science out and proved to Oliver and Freddie and Eugene Green and the mayor that, why can you do this in a city that's majority black?
Yeah. Well, speaking of technology, we all wanted to get your clearance on what happened in that viral video where you addressed the white women for blocking off your street. Okay, we want to know what happened in that situation. That video went viral.
I remember what happened, and I totally agree. You know, like I said, I respect people's minds. I may not agree on everything, but I never judge nobody. It was hella funny, but I felt you know, them having a, you know, they mess with us when we trying to do our thing. If we wanted to block off the street and have a mini festival, we'll get the police called on us. They'll come shut it down. But Byron pulls up and go ahead, Byron.
So, look, I'm glad you asked me that. I'm going to be starring on Arts and Entertainment Network this year. They licensed my video just recently.
I know that's right.
Yeah. And I gotta make some things clear.
A&E, baby.
People think I'm an antagonist. I'm not. I'm laying in my bed on a Saturday, college football, watching me, you heard me? My phone blowing up, but my daughter home, and I don't got no old lady, and my phone always blow up.
Okay.
So I ain't trying to get up, I'm tired. But my daughter come tell me, Daddy, that's Miss V. Miss V live in the yellow house down the street. Her auntie who left for that house was an original Garveyite, knew Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey used to sleep in that house. Plus, she my high school classmate. I've been knowing her my whole life. And me and her son, Omar Buckner, cool. And his sisters is like my sisters.
So
So she was the
called
first.
you
Huh?
She called you.
She was the first elder. Miss Julie called. But Miss V told me that when her granddaughter went through, because at first they ain't have a car blocking it, they just stole the city property. Well, she moved that and went through. And the man with the Indian suit on and all the rest of them men was hitting on the car, calling her a party pooper, trying to intimidate her. So that was their energy.
Right, they came aggressive.
So Miss Julie called, then Miss Adams called, and they was like, Byron, they cutting up.
So did you feel like when you came outside, did you feel like you had to address them? You felt like you needed to tell them
Most definitely.
what they needed to? Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
because when my truck broke and my little girl can't get inside, she go by Miss Julie.
Yeah.
Miss Julie sent us all the leftovers, and she the head instructor culinary at Delgado. So you know that's how I'm keeping my weight. So these my mama friends.
Yeah.
And my elders. So I get down the street, if you see the video, and I don't go in the party. I come back out the party and call the police. She come out of her block to confront me.
Okay. Gotcha.
You know?
Yeah. So you had a lot of up and down, positive and negative responses to the video. A lot of people on various different podcasts and comments when this video went viral felt like you addressed it irrationally, or you came out very feminine when you were addressing the women. How do you address the negative comments that were coming to you from social media and stuff like that? How do you feel about that?
Look, so you gotta understand something, and we're gonna just go straight to it on this.
She threw her skirt up, Byron.
Well, hold up.
Yeah,
we're gonna get straight to it on this, right? How many niggas you done see me run up on and ask them, bitch, what's happening?
A lot.
With dicks. All right? Let's start right there. I got an AK on my motherfucking porch right now.
What kind of Russian kind?
And I got a 9 in my motherfucking pocket.
I know how.
I'm out here for real.
I see you.
I ain't targeting nobody because of their gender. Now, niggas might need to get their sisters that's out here playing fucking games. I done went through some hell out here. This chick talking out, they fucked me out here, and I ain't never been in a room with them by myself.
That's
like Future said.
And I ain't never heard on a chick lying on their sexuality. This some new shit.
I heard of it. It's new out here.
Yeah.
I done been on 4-5 trophy shelf.
And so let me tell you this. Despite the fact that I'm a 50-year-old black man, I've been honors, dean's list, everywhere I ever been. St. Pius, Christian Brothers, St. Augustine, Holy Cross University, you heard me? And so the fact that I can't get no credibility from my youngins, from my community, that fucking hurts.
Yeah.
When I done been to the continent
That's how
2-3
social
times,
media works.
I've been all over Europe,
Right.
I done been all over the West Indies, Hawaii, Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody give me none of that.
In general, that's how social media works. Social media will pinpoint one thing.
Yeah.
That's one of the people that called me when they blocked the street, my neighbor.
What's her name?
I know that's right.
Yeah.
What's her name? What's her name?
I ain't gonna say it out loud. She not that kind of lady.
Okay.
Her daddy a preacher, man.
Hey, Miss Daddy, a preacher.
Yeah.
But in general, I paid attention to different podcasts, and I remember the backlash you were receiving when you did get viral, when you did blow up. And a lot of people came with that energy, and they're like, why did you address them like that? Do you care about the
Why
opinion?
did I come? Wait, listen, hold up.
So they was focusing on, because they was focusing on when you was
the reaction. They didn't see and hear what happened beforehand.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Listen,
they just saw what you
let me tell you the
captured.
real. The real truth is we got a real village around here.
Right.
What we holding on to, what they ain't gentrified.
Gotcha.
Right.
That bitch came out rubbing on me, trying to sexualize herself, which was all fake. Anyway.
She was sexually harassing you pretty much.
Wait, listen, hold on. And so, since she came like that,
Right.
I called her a hoe. What kills me is she proved
She was
a hoe.
When she been through
I ain't never been arguing. Man, look,
She was a whole.
I don't know neither one of them. I bet you if I go over there
And
and
argue.
disrespect either one of them two sisters, right?
Right.
I don't know what they gonna do, but what they not gonna do is show me they cat.
They not. They
Yeah.
gonna swing on.
They
you.
not gonna show me they
They not
cat.
gonna show you
Yeah.
them cheeks.
She
Nah,
turned
I ain't
around
gonna
and
lie,
showed
Byron.
them cheeks.
I ain't gonna lie, Byron.
She turned around and showed
So
them cheeks.
everybody
and legs up.
critiquing
I
me
feel you.
about
You
calling
right.
her a
You
hoe.
right. You
I don't
right.
understand
You
that.
right. He
When
is
she
right.
showed she was a hoe.
Yeah, she was that with that
Okay.
low vibration energy. She had a low vibration plate. It's real.
She
Why?
had the low vibration.
Why I went off on the Asian? Cause she telling me calm down, but her people got a campaign of Asian hate.
Right.
You heard me?
Right. That's
And
crazy.
she done brought a blocket on my motherfucking street illegally.
Okay.
And to be honest,
with no
speaking,
sight,
and
Wait,
speaking of that,
and-
and they got a bill
no
passed for them
citation.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
hate crimes.
And
Yeah.
they've got reparations.
Right. And
They done got reparations in the past.
it's crazy.
But also, peep this. It was the white lady birthday. She owned 3 houses on the block. 2 of them was occupied Airbnb where her customers was outside enjoying the concert on her birthday. You hear me?
Okay.
She invited white people from way across St. Bernard.
Oh, she was doing it big.
from
I'm
way
about to say
across
she had
Broad,
the black
but
party.
not the old
She had the black
ladies
party.
who live on my block
Got you.
Okay. Yeah.
that she blocked from going down
Right.
our street.
She
Real
blocked. They
passive,
blocked. No, they
real
literally
passive.
blocked the street.
So
off.
now,
Yeah.
you know,
Look.
black people want you to be nice when you go in the wall. But yet, if I sneak him right now, he gonna fight me like he ain't never knew me. But that's what they doing us.
I do the same thing to a white person
That's
too,
the truth.
Byron.
I know.
I'm gonna put them
That's
doing
the
worse.
truth.
I know.
I might talk it out with you, bro. Damn, I ain't like everybody else.
Don't start that
Hey,
shit,
bro,
man.
no, for real, like, I'm gonna be real, Byron.
No,
If
before you
I
start
was-
cracking jokes, let's
if I-
finish this
I
interview,
ain't cracking
nigga.
jokes,
Alright.
I am. If I was
Okay.
your nephew, I would react. And if I was with you when the white girl threw her ass up,
She threw her
I'm
ass
not gonna
out.
lie. If I was your nephew, I would react different. I'd be like, "Oh, I got her.
How you about to tame
Oh,
that
I got her. I'm
creature?
gonna take care of her. Oh.
I'm about to tame that creature.
I'm gonna go do to her what she been doing and her daddy been doing to us for years, and that's fucking us. I got you. I'm gonna lynch her.
Well, look, that's a whole nother story. Don't nobody want to bring up the fact that she got hot when I put her in her place.
She did. She got turned
That's
on.
a whole different creature. We not about to get into that. That's
She
a whole
did. I
different
saw it.
creature.
I saw it.
That's a whole different creature.
I
We're not
saw
gonna get
it.
into
That's what
that.
made me
But
want to
since
reach
we
out.
talking about women and we're not talking about white women in particular,
Okay.
how do you feel about modern day women, Mr. Cole?
That's a vague question.
Modern day women, how we present ourselves and in social media and then other aspects of just how we approach things.
So there's
and
so
rent
many
and
different
all of that.
approaches from
Hold up,
modern
Mr.
day
In general.
women.
Mr. Byron
In
Vade,
general.
I'm learning what that means.
Vague means
It's
so
very-
there's some modern day women like my wife who promote a positive, healthy energy on the social media, and there's some that every time I go on their page, I see they booty. And
What's
you know,
the
it's
problem
different.
with that?
I ain't. Well, that's just not what
That's
I'm
not
looking
your
for.
forte,
I'm
okay.
married,
You married,
so I'm
you're a
not on
man.
social media looking for booty.
Okay, all right, period.
You know, I ain't.
He real old school.
Yeah, I'm
real
not
keep it
knocking
clean.
nobody.
Okay,
Just my timeline gonna be relaying to
Yeah, we over
what
here
I
talking
associate
about,
with.
about y'all. Yup,
yeah.
sure is.
Okay.
I'm sorry. They was looking over here. Yeah, we over here talking about y'all. Keep
Oh, they already know.
Yeah, shit. She
They
was,
already
the one
know.
with the glasses on, she was just like she said motherfucker or something. Yeah, we over here talking about the pilgrims that came on the Mayflower. Keep going. I'm listening.
The Mayflower.
Yeah. So I just kind of wanted your point of view.
Do you how you do like do you
You want me to tell you what I
judge?
prefer?
You can't really judge women who choose to do that, bro.
I think we in different times right now.
So I'm not judging
Yeah.
anyone.
He not judging.
It's not
He just said
different-
what he
I
prefer.
would say different times, because a lot of women that be pointing out stuff when they was in their 20s, There was that Freak Nick. It just wasn't on Instagram.
They did it different back
You
then.
feel me?
huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's all,
They got that on a VHS. VHS tape.
Exactly.
Somewhere.
Girls Gone Wild, the Howard
So
edition.
it's not just. So look, it's not
It's
just.
a point of understanding we need to have.
The critique on the social media ain't just relegated to female gender.
I got you.
Like when I see niggas counting money on the
I got you.
Instagram,
Yeah,
that shit looks
that's
so
lame.
phony to
That's
me.
so lame to me.
Even my granddaughter will tell you that's phony.
Yeah.
And
it's
she's
props.
7.
It's props. Yeah, we know.
You know.
You know?
So, personally, I feel like Black people can't be systemically racist given the fact that the foundation that was built was not made for us. Do
We
you
don't have the
have any
resources.
racial bias at all?
No.
No?
So let me tell you, I break down facts, statistics. Let me start with saying by the woman that all y'all say is a soldier, she mixed blood. I know y'all say how light my mama was. My white papa, I knew him. I sat on his lap. He was the first motherfucker to tell me don't trust white men.
Okay.
Okay,
So
all white men, because like racism is taught.
yeah, but where
Yeah.
the fuck the good ones at? And why they ain't telling they fucked up cousins to leave us the fuck alone?
I
That's
think
true.
it's a mental illness.
You think
It
so?
is.
I think it's a mental
You
illness.
think so?
Racism
I have some white friends,
mental
a
illness.
couple,
I got you.
but they'll go to
I
jail
agree.
with me to fight something for black people before a nigga will.
That's the truth.
I agree with you saying, dude.
And buying us both out.
So
Okay.
how do you think your white supporters? I like to say white. How you think our vanilla brothers and sisters, embrace what you're doing? Do you have a lot of supports from the vanilla side, from the vanilla bean group?
If they came here and they were intent on being neighborly and really trying to learn
I got you.
how we was living,
Right.
they like me.
Right.
And if they didn't, they don't like me.
I got you.
You know,
It's only
it's-
one way or the other.
So I'll tell you this. One of them comes over to speak to us regularly. Another one, gave me a big steak, owns a restaurant here locally. So, I mean, they deal with me. So, wait, let me say this. The white girl that I had the problem with in the video, her neighbors, the white ones, had quit fucking with her for like 2 years. She had did some racist shit one day to a black dude that used to live down there. So the day of the party was the first day of them all being back fucking with her. And they was just doing it because it was their birthday. Real talk. The white dude came down here and said that on my live.
Right. Okay. So you have no racial bias and
Nah, but
Okay.
I'm not taking up with nobody bullshit.
I got
My
you.
people at the bottom of the totem pole. I'm not being apologetic about what the fuck we need to fix. And I'm not waiting when I've been watching them fuck with what everybody else need except for us.
okay. Well, is there anything that you want to clear up about any situation that you've been in or over the years that people have saw and grabbed attention to that you want to clear up and say?
Yeah. So I want to tell you, June, why y'all had to come to me. No disrespect, but first of all, the real reason is people think it's a game what we doing out here, and it's really not. And so the powers that be, they trying to keep us where they been had us, with our people scuffling and victim to crime and poorly educated and living with rats and roaches. And so,
That's your whole reason for the whole fight. I sense that.
yeah.
Because I'm one of those people. I'm not gonna, I ain't talking to, I use it through my comedy and other situations, but I'm definitely for us. So I can understand
I
You know where
want
you
to.
coming from.
I want to have a difficult conversation.
Right. Uncomfortable conversations are needed.
What the
Yeah,
last
to grow.
thing you heard a motherfucker say about me? I don't give a fuck how bad it was. Run it.
He doing that shit for fame.
Okay, stop. One at a time.
All right. I was gonna go deep.
Man, you want to know the truth? It's because my truck broke last month. I had to let that bitch sit 3 days to gather the little $600 I needed. Because I had them bought school uniforms for people I don't know. Helped the lady get an appliance in her house to take care of her children uniforms. Just all kind of shit that I can't even remember half of it. You heard me?
Right, I got you.
And so, clout,
Right.
what that is?
It's
Show
a drug for some people. A lot of
Yeah.
people, it's a drug.
I've
It
been
is.
popping.
Right.
Right.
Swear to God.
People fucking me a
Nigga
lot,
know
so-
me in the 7 Ward.
Right.
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 Cause my mama, that's what they
Right.
don't understand.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It ain't my fault. I was in the band and the baseball team at St. O. We won a championship in baseball. And y'all know our band was the shit.
John Mack.
Two. They was two.
I went to John Mack, though.
They was two.
You hear me?
But
you
we
know
was in that
all-
top. I'm not
Yeah.
no hater. So
yeah,
was
Rose Bowl,
Fauché.
all type of shit.
So was Fauché.
So, like this one situation, this one topic
Come on.
that we gotta address. The
Come on.
mayor, bruh. What's the beef, bruh? What's the
What's up
the
with
problem? Like, I understand how you feel, but you don't think that sometimes you're too aggressive toward her? Now, I'm not speaking. I'm neutral. I'm not speaking from a nigga who voted. None of that. Cause due to these reasons, I really look toward the community leaders because I hold them more accountable than politicians. You feel me? So, what's the whole thing with Mayor Cantrell? What's the whole thing with Titi, bro?
So, man, first of all, I ran against the mayor in 2017. Her whole campaign was reform, that she knew how to fix New Orleans. Y'all don't remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened? Let's start there. What happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So everybody keep comparing New Orleans now to New Orleans in the 90s and saying New Orleans been fucked up. But newsflash, in the 90s we had twice the population. And it was all niggas that left here. So if we had the same murders with half the people and she telling y'all we still safer, that's gotta be a lie, right?
Of course, anybody can see it's not. You know, it's up down here.
Yeah.
Something's in the water.
So let me ask you.
Some in the
We ignored that she wasn't paying her mortgage and her property tax as a sitting official, as a city councilwoman. She wasn't doing this. We knew we had a problem there. I'm a substance abuse counselor, by the way. That's a professional opinion. But when it was published for public record that she misused the city credit card and bought sanitary napkins, but refused to give the indigenous a living wage, was another problem.
Okay. We listen.
When she took $70,000 from the people that fucked up the Hard Rock in her pack, and that's why ain't nothing never happened to them. But our commerce and shit was shut down for 2 years. Our city was disrupted. All of our local business.
Right.
Why didn't nothing happen? Because she got paid by them. And so if I was running around like that in New Orleans with all the notoriety I'm getting, nigga would have been bust my head.
Facts.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what you think, Ziggy?
Honestly, I feel a lot of politicians, a lot of people that stand in certain positions, they don't do what's right for the city. Our city, number one, is corrupt. the justice system is corrupt. The mayor, like everything is very
Wait,
corrupt.
stop, if you don't mind. So we are trying to make a difference, right? Slowly but surely. I could name them, but I'm not going to, because they'll fuck with them. But we got 3 in criminal district court on Tulane and Broad that if your name pop up in their lottery, you gonna get a fair motherfucking trial. If the police trying to dog you or the DA, it ain't gonna work in them 3 sections.
Okay.
But
It's
only them
changing.
3.
It's changing
I
slowly
think I know
but
one of
surely.
them.
Yeah. And so,
I
yeah.
think I know one of them sections.
And
Yeah.
then you got another 2 sections that if you ain't me or Mario and everybody know you and you ain't been shot up and shit, that they'll help you too.
Yeah.
But they scared to get scrutiny on them. So you got to be real clean.
Yeah.
We got a couple in civil court. But when I say a couple, I mean 2, period.
Yeah. But in general,
And so it's getting better.
with Mayor Cantrell, do you feel like you're gonna? So I know she about to get out of office. I'm not sure when, but
Upset the setup.
how do you feel about addressing her? Like, is that still gonna keep on after the fact that she gets out of office, or you want her to pay for her dues?
So if you
or-
want to know the truth,
Yeah. Like, what's gonna happen?
I started a movement.
The petition. I remember the
Yeah.
petition.
I ain't said nothing about her in a long time.
Right.
Now they making memes and putting me. I'm not generating those anymore.
That's true. That's true.
So look, I did my job as an intellectual. You bring forth the problem, clearly define it, define what the resurgence gonna be, right? Now I'm on the street, soldier. I don't talk about her no more.
Right.
Niggas is doing that because they's trying to still get numbers.
Yeah.
Right. I see what you're saying.
I don't do that. They tag me and put my face on some shit or my voice.
Yeah.
I don't do
Yeah,
that.
cause I ain't gonna lie, I did a meme. I did a voiceover. Fuck all the peace talks and peace treaties, bitch.
When you know how you was coming.
Yeah.
I gotta do the meme.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna lie, bro. You one hell of a nigga though, bro.
A lot of people don't know your story. You one hell of a nigga,
I'm
dog.
saying.
That you even still can laugh like how you laugh, nigga.
Well, you know, I always
Really?
felt like I never felt like I had the worst problems. You know,
Shit.
you know what I'm saying?
Nigga. Okay.
Well, I'm just saying,
And
like,
I'm one hell of a woman. What's
I don't
going
want
on?
them
Why
problems
y'all
you
asking me out?
Let me just say
Why
that.
y'all asking me out?
well, I
I'm
don't want
one
to say.
hell
I
of a
know you
woman.
say. I know you say I want the problems. I'm saying, like, I have a typical story. You know, I got shot up and stuff. You know,
Typical.
right, bro. But I'm just speaking from the positive side.
Nigga,
of
I
it.
got shot one time in the arm with a 25. Nigga said they heard me screaming way from Charity, way around here. I'm telling you. You can downplay that shit if you want to, nigga. Them motherfuckers burn.
They
Tell
do.
them.
They do.
They burn.
They do.
Oh.
I got shot 6 times. They do.
Oh. It burned. And a
Well-
knife burn worse.
Well, I never got stabbed.
Yeah. Knife burn worse.
I got maced. I got maced. 2 different mace.
I eat mace. Nigga done maced me so
whoa.
many fucking times.
I see. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. You look like you eat mace. 'Cause I didn't see you got mace. That nigga say I eat mace. Nigga, you mace proof.
If you ain't got no iron and you ain't really made no impression on me after you mace me,
Shoot,
I'ma
this nigga
fuck
say
you
he eat
up.
mace.
I'm
Look
serious.
it. This nigga say he eat mace.
I'm telling
Man,
you the
don't
truth.
fucking play with Byron Cole, bro.
That's what people say, bro. First of all, anybody been in the military, you go through that in boot camp. I went through that in boot camp. The gas chamber. Yeah, you mace me, bitch. You better have a pistol, or you better be able to beat my ass. Cause when I get to you, I'm clutching something, blind
Bro,
and
hold up,
all.
before
I know that's right.
before we get to the wrap up, what was the what was the situation with the Martin Luther King parade? What was going on with that? Because I don't know. I want some.
We about to get in trouble. And I ain't gonna let this wrap up without talking about your partner. It have to happen because me and you mature enough
Oh God.
to solve some shit on the street.
All right, of course.
So, first of all, everybody that know P-Town Mo in Kansas City is because of your boy.
Kansas City? Cause
Yeah.
you got people out there.
My daddy
Yeah,
lived
yeah.
there my whole life.
Right.
So I was up there bumping, and they were like, who that is?
Nigga put the whole Kansas City on P-Town Mo. I hope you listening, Mo.
Oh, I'm telling you, not just Mo. They'll tell you I'm the first nigga they heard play Mystical. I'm the first nigga they heard play Cash Money. Real talk. This ain't no lie. I'm known up there just like I'm known down here.
I don't even know what happened.
So wait, I'm about to tell you. Listen. So first of all, I fucking can't stand, National Enquirer shit, dog. Niggas give niggas charges every day in New Orleans that them people ain't even really deserving them charges.
Right.
Because niggas say some old fake ass shit, right?
Of course, nigga believe. Nigga don't need no receipts for nothing positive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, nigga need receipts for positive shit.
Yeah, but
if
not
a nigga
for-
say,
yeah.
if a nigga say some negative shit about you,
Yeah.
nigga don't need no receipts.
So listen, I'm going to say this without even, I'm going to show you I'm not scandalous. But I swear to God, my DM stay full of your partner. You heard me?
All right.
I ain't never said nothing.
All right.
You heard me?
Lord.
But I
What?
responded out loud. By the last time I saw your partner, you know what I did? I told my little girl, come do daddy a favor. She said, what? I said, go take a picture with that nigga right there. She said, why, daddy? I said, I'm going to tell you later. I sent my daughter to take a picture with your partner and then post that bitch. For everybody that was in my DM that wanted me to make statements that they couldn't back up for sure.
Wow.
You heard me?
Right. Real.
So one night, because sometimes a picture's 1,000 words, dog. You ain't got to say nothing when niggas see I'm next to Mario. They know I fuck with Mario. All right? So one night, one of my little brothers, that's another thing, niggas underestimate me like a motherfucker. One of my little brothers hit me up and say, man, your partner dragging for you. I said, man, you lying. Nigga screenshot the shit. I said, oh. Look at the phone. Oh. So I call your partner. I said, dog.
This man cutting up right now.
I said, dog.
This man cutting up right
How I rock with you? You ain't do that, huh? No. So I said, man, yeah, you did. He said, no. I said, yeah, you did. So I shot him the screenshots, and his answer was, such and such a bitch ass nigga. I said, why you say that? He said, man, that was a conversation between me and him. I said, yeah, but you calling me bitches and hoes in this conversation over here. That man, my little brother. So now, when I see you, you smiling, but you don't really feel that way. You ain't doing me that, huh? He said, damn, man, my bad. Because I done sent the proof. So I thought right then and there, we squashed everything. Because, niggas be measuring dicks. I don't be tripping. You feel me? I thought we was good. Because my posture stayed on the G code. Walking like I'm a professional juggler and a tightrope walker.
Right.
You feel me? I do this every day.
Facts.
So I stay on my line. That's why niggas love me. That's why they fuck with me. So
Nigga said,
I think me and him to handle that. Me and your partner.
My partner.
Yeah. And I'm out on the Allen Berry scene on the river with his kids. And when your partner come up, guess what the first fucking thing he said? Man, B, you need to get the fuck from back here. What you doing back here? Da-da-da. Not knowing that Mr. Berry called for me. I had a
Right.
signed legal contract with Mr. Berry to investigate while his children was in there. But this how your partner greeted me. You hear me? Created the energy. And so people say unity. Oh, fuck, man. When a nigga just jump on you, you ain't did him nothing. How the fuck you gonna have unity?
That's why we got the OC.
So you can clear it up.
So we can clear it
So
up.
I'm going to say at the end of this, I'm real New Orleans. I'm not going to get on social media and call for no nigga head. If I'm talking to you, that means we can work something out. Because if I wanted your fucking head, we wouldn't be talking on no social media. Really from New Orleans.
It's up. It'll be up. It'll be up.
Really from New Orleans. So if I'm talking, we trying to mend shit. Nigga not trying to create no problems. And like I said, how stupid would I sound when I'm telling you that I was a fan, had the nigga on my playlist, had the nigga on the CD.
So have y'all talked since then, bro?
No, because I really feel like niggas get in their feelings because see, dog, once it get out of hand, I'm 50, dog. I'm not 20-something out here playing no fucking games. 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? When I want to talk to Mario, didn't I make sure I went through hell and high water to get Mario's phone number? I said, I want to talk to Mario, damn it. So can't nobody did them shit. I did.
All right. So
my point is, did nobody come back and say, man, Mario nigga was dragging for you. He said this, he said that.
I feel you. I got you. It's so much like a lot of miscommunication and confusion going off that I think that sometimes a lot of conflict come from having a passion of caring about the same thing. But, you know, you never know, bro.
Some of these niggas be trying to get likes, man.
I feel you.
I mean, you know, I don't have no story of me and nobody DM chasing them for no story. They come in my DM and say, B, niggas shooting in back of town. I think somebody hit. That's how I get there before the police. I ain't going after somebody got shot and saying, do you know the people? That's what they do. I don't do that.
I'm about to say a lot of people say you there at every situation before anybody else get there.
Bang!
You chasing it. You know, a lot of people.
Do my DM go stupid, babe? 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, I'm lying? It's people that say, bruh.
Well, I got you.
Look, when I said your friend, man, they want me to come out. Nigga done sent me your friend arrest records and every fucking thing. I'm trying to tell niggas I'm not the one being out. Yeah, I'm not the one out here playing no games.
Yeah, I know how niggas there see, but like, you know, I'm still a definition of a true friend.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not going to happen on my time. Like, I want to allow it. You know,
yeah, my point is I'm not dissing him. I'm saying that everything I'm facing, I ain't did nothing. I still ain't came out and attacked nobody.
Right. Because that's what people are do. That's what people doing. Like, all types
I got enough sense to know that nigga got enough influence that if we get on the same squad, now we getting closer to the fucking mission. Right. But he also run around saying he have no issues with the mayor performance. So me and him obviously not on the same perspective on that, bruh.
Well, that's not true, Byron. Just because people may not agree on the mayor, that don't mean nigga not on your side.
Man, hold up, dog. I made a live, and he came on the day after me and said that nigga Byron. Yeah, I'm not misconstruing nothing. This what he said.
I got you.
Yeah, I mean.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm not making
the OC for, baby.
Yeah, bro. Like, look, y'all my brothers, man.
Right, of course.
Like I said, nigga don't want no beef, or I would have quit talking. Why am I going on camera to promote some beef?
Right.
Well, it don't make no sense. Everybody know that's fake.
Yeah.
Nigga that want beef, they be quiet.
Right.
I don't want no beef. But at the same time, nigga come out to a scene where I'm doing my thing, getting citywide notoriety, got mad, got to discrediting my motherfucking job and what I'm doing for no reason. What was that? I don't know. Because I ain't never greeted him like that.
Right. It's all good.
Have I ever greeted you like that?
Nah, not at all, brother. So, this the OC.
This the OC. I'm fucking with the OC.
Chronicles.
They told me we was gonna have a real conversation.
We did, and we got a lot of shit. We got a lot of shit cleared.
Yep.
Huh, Ziggy?
Yeah,
how you feel about the interviews?
If I would have knew that nigga was balling, I would have charged him the whole fee. That chain off the chain, nigga. Really?
Yeah, we cleared it all the way up.
If I would have seen that,
OC Chronicles. Be back, like, subscribe, all that, and wait for the next episode.
When I
Check that out.
We had a great interview.
When I
can tell.
Yeah, we had a great one. I'm tongue twisted.
Yes, indeed. OC
Yeah.
Chronicles, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Again, like Ziggy said, to our YouTube channel to
Yeah.
keep up with everything we doing, the updates, the next guests. Again, this show is not a rap artist. It's not just for rappers. We are
It's
for
a
the people.
conversation.
Conversations, real conversations.
I
real
appreciate
people.
y'all.
Appreciate
problem.
you, B.
Thank you so much.
Thank
For
you
sure.
so much for
Thank
coming.
you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much for allowing us to come to you.
Yes.
Yes.
We live from the 7 Wall right here in
It's a
Durban.
pleasure
here.
having y'all.
Right up the
here.
street. It's all love. You feel me? OC
Yes.
Chronicles. We'll see y'all soon for the next one. Peace.